Hi angels, I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to my channel. It's honestly been a hot minute since I've uploaded a YouTube video. I found it really difficult to translate what I do on Instagram over to YouTube for my YouTube content, and I've really struggled to find my feet in making content that really relates to me, that relates to you guys, that reflects my values and how I perceive the world. I've realized throughout this isolation period that I want to be able to reflect my best self to you guys, my real self as well, but be able to just put things up that I'm really interested in, that you guys are interested in, and that I genuinely have fun making. I don't want to be filming fashion hauls and bikini hauls and makeup tutorials all the time, because I just feel like that doesn't really reflect me as a person. There's so much more to me than just beauty and fashion and hauls and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to show you guys what the hell goes on inside my mind. I have so many interests and I have really strong values on some things that happen in the world. I absolutely love learning and I really miss it. I'm really excited to get stuck into researching and editing and creating video content that I really love, and I hope you guys will love too. We'll be doing a few different series just to keep it different and fresh, but I'm gonna start off with this video, which will be in our body series. I'll be making different playlists so you guys can get to the series as quickly and easy as possible. So this series is called Body, and as you can pretty much guess, that's what we're going to be talking about.
Sorry for filming. You look so nice. You're so pretty. You're so pretty.
Just a little shameless self-promo. If you're new to the family, welcome to the SLB fam. If you haven't heard, I have released an app on iPhone and Android. Our Android version actually just launched yesterday, so I'm so excited for you guys that don't have an iPhone to actually be able to get on and get the app and start your daily challenges. SLB community is all about embracing one another, empowering one another, and just remembering that we're all beautiful, we're all born beautiful, and we don't have to change for anyone. If you want to follow the Self Love Bible page, the Instagram is here, and I'll also pop it down below as well. If you'd like to download the app, if you're an iPhone user or an Android user, I will also leave that link below for you. If you have anything you want me to research or discuss, just pop a comment down below or DM me on Instagram if you're from the Insta fam. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So, what I want to discuss today is cellulite. Why am I unhealthy for having cellulite? As many of you are already aware, I do have quite a large platform on my social media. I post photos of my real body, real angles, real poses, and just moments from everyday life. I post my cellulite, my rolls, my flabby bits, every single thing you can think of to do with your body I post. I have such a positive, amazing, empowering group of women following me, and we have just created this community that I love so much. Great to see women just supporting other women and telling them they're beautiful and not comparing or getting jealous or nasty. It's just a really nice, lovely community that we've made there. But of course, with a platform, although there's so much more positivity, of course there's going to be haters. These haters range from men to women, old to young. Literally every person under the sun has left me a hate comment. I'm pretty much used to these comments now. I know what they're gonna say. I have heard it all before. They've literally picked me apart. But my main concern when people leave hate comments is my followers. That the people that follow me, that feel inspired by me showing my lumps and bumps, my cellulite, my rolls, they say they can relate to my body, that it makes them feel empowered, they are also reading these hate comments. Being online is really hard, and especially when you have an online platform, it just opens you up to a world of hate. They can leave a hate comment literally about anything. They can write whatever they want and there's no consequences. Hi Lolly, you come to join us. You gonna be in my video? If these comments come from personal trainers most of the time, or Fitspo people thinking that they know if I'm healthy or unhealthy just from a photo online. A really common comment that I get, one of the most popular ones, if I post a photo about cellulite, is that I'm unhealthy because I have cellulite. Because healthy people don't have cellulite. But I'm about to prove them wrong. And I'm about to give you a little bit of insight into what cellulite is, why it's not unhealthy to have it, and why society shouldn't make women feel bad for having cellulite. I see these comments all day, every day, literally on my own account, on my friends' accounts, on celebrities' accounts, in magazines. I just see these comments all the time hating on women for having cellulite. And I wonder why people feel the need to give their unsolicited, unfriendly and ignorant advice to women all over the internet. I mean, you're a personal trainer and you're literally telling me that I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm unhealthy, and that I need to lose weight because it looks really bad. Is this what you're telling your clients to motivate them to be their best selves? Is this how you speak to your friends and family when you're worried about their health? And it honestly makes me feel sick that we have let diet culture take over and warp our ideas about what is healthy and unhealthy and what looks good and what doesn't look good. So unprofessional, and it makes me feel really sick to my stomach about diet culture and the expectations that it places on women's bodies. So let's just get straight into the question on everyone's mind. Is cellulite unhealthy, and what is it? I did so much research about this, and honestly it was hard to even find like proper sources with factual information that actually gave you real facts about cellulite. There's so much crap on the internet about it, and literally as soon as you Google cellulite, this is what comes up. Treatments, prevention, how you can get rid of it. So if you even want to Google the word cellulite, this is what is coming up first. So this is the definition that I found on the internet. This is probably one of the first ones that popped up. So it says, cellulite is a cosmetic condition that makes your skin appear bumpy and dimpled. It is caused by many things. It was really hard to even find this definition of cellulite and the cause. I actually had to collect a few different sources and put them all together because there wasn't enough information on each site. It's so weird considering you want everyone to get rid of it, but you won't actually tell everyone like what it is. This is what I found that it was caused by. So number one, it is caused by genetics. So yes, if your mom or your grandma or anyone in your family has cellulite, you are probably going to get it at one point in your life. Also dependent on how thick your skin actually is, because everyone has completely different skin. Skin is going to react really different to cellulite and stretch marks. But hormones also play a really big role in cellulite and the appearance of cellulite. As women age, their bodies actually produce less estrogen. That itself is a hormone that keeps blood vessels flowing smoothly. Less estrogen can mean poorer circulation, and also mean a decrease in new collagen production, the breakdown of older connective tissue. So I guess that's the really scientific terminology for that, but pretty much hormones as you get older will affect how much cellulite you actually have. Diet and exercise can also be a factor in cellulite, but all it does is add more visibility, I guess, to the cellulite. So if your diet is bad and you're not exercising, your cellulite will probably be more visible. You'll always still have your cellulite anyway, like that's not the actual cause. No one can actually diagnose someone and how they got it, because there's so many different ways that you can get cellulite, and 90% of women already have cellulite. So chances are you're probably going to get it once in your lifetime or have it your whole life. Actually, a test when I was researching that you can get to see if you do have the cellulite gene in your family, and it will tell you if your genetics have that. But what's the point if 90% of women have it anyway? So like really pricey, so I just don't see any point in it at all. And there's such a big stigma around cellulite, like it's just so ridiculous to me. I just see it as such a beautiful natural thing, and it so sucks that the rest of the world can't see it that way. So who has cellulite? So being overweight does make the appearance of cellulite more noticeable. The more fat you have lying underneath your skin, more likely it is to put stress on your connective tissue and kind of seep through the weak spots. But in all my research, I found that cellulite happens to women of all shapes and sizes. And I already knew this, probably a lot of you already knew this, but for those personal trainers and Fitspo people out there that say cellulite means you're unhealthy, no, it does not. I actually found a direct quote from Dr. Shira Endor. She is the owner of the American Cellulite Reduction Center, and she actually said, I even treat Victoria's Secret models for cellulite. Very lean, they work out, they eat well, and they still have cellulite. Honestly, I have found so many women who are a size 6 to 8 who have cellulite or stretch marks. They eat a really healthy diet. Some of them are personal trainers, some of them are professional dancers. They still have cellulite. But then why is cellulite seen as unhealthy? Cellulite is not harmful. This is like the main thing that I found when I was researching about cellulite. It is not harmful. It makes me so sad to see that when you Google cellulite, all reflects such a negative, biased opinion of stretch marks and cellulite. The main thing I read was that it actually is not harmful at all. Cellulite is not harmful. but then they would follow it up with, it's often seen as unsightly and undesirable. This can make it a source of stress and anxiety for anyone who has it. What? So you're saying that cellulite isn't harmful? There's all these doctors on there saying that it's not harmful, but they're like, but here's how you treat it, here's how you could prevent it, and it's seen as unsightly, undesirable, and unattractive. These are literally like doctors writing this on websites, on health websites. It's crazy because up to 90% of women have cellulite or stretch marks. So is this just literally another way for you to control what we look like? Make us so insecure that we want to change ourselves? Cellulite is completely normal. Majority of women of any size, any shape, any ethnicity, any weight, any level of fitness, any health status can have cellulite. Really thin and have cellulite. You can be a bit overweight and have cellulite. If it's to do with genetics, if it's to do with the thickness and thinness of your skin, if it's to do with hormones, why is this natural thing seen as such a bad thing that we need to prevent it, that we need to hide it away because it's undesirable or unsightly? Who decided that? Who literally decided that? Don't let someone tell you that cellulite is unhealthy because they don't know what they're talking about, because they don't know you. You literally can't test for how this cellulite came up. So how can they even have any preconceived ideas about your cellulite or your stretch marks? It's really hard for us girls because honestly, like, I can sit here and I can say all this, but as soon as you Google the word cellulite, you'll see exactly what comes up. It's people in the media who shape our perception of it. It's social media, it's magazines, it's movies and TV shows, and just everything that they put out to us, ads and, you know, marketing for cream treatments for cellulite and just prevention stuff. Like, it's all just a big scheme to make money. The media really helps this unrealistic expectation placed on us. I remember about a year ago I was watching TV and a Kardashian episode came up, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Guilty pleasure, am I right? I was watching it and it was an episode where Kim Kardashian, I'll see if I can find the clip and insert it here.
Get worse for Princess K when she discovers unflattering pics of her famously enhanced backside have hit the web.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I literally don't look like this.
You probably remember this scandal. We told you at the time Kim was devastated, and now she admits her fame has made her super insecure about her body.
It's not what I look like. It can really, like, hurt your soul if you hear enough bad things about you.
Pretty much the Kardashians hire paparazzi to follow them around when they leave the house and get paparazzi photos of them, but they pay them to get the photos so that they can control what they look like, I guess, online. This episode in particular, I think Kim went to Mexico or she went on a holiday and paparazzi turned up that weren't her paid paparazzi. She got photos of her cellulite, which I think honestly was amazing. She looked amazing in the photos. This episode showcased when all of the photos came out, and Kim was just beside herself. So upset that these paparazzi had gotten like real, genuine photos of her having a good time at the beach on a holiday with her family. These kind of influencers that are so just like swept under the rug, like we just watch that and we're like, oh yeah, like we don't think anything of it. But that is what is shaping our perception of beauty. That is what is shaping this perception, this negative perspective and attitude towards cellulite and stretch marks. I thought I would insert a little clip of me kind of face tuning one of my cellulite posts. So I'm going to smooth out all my cellulite and I'm going to show you the before and after, and I want you guys to tell me like what you actually find more beautiful, or if there isn't even any distinct difference, if you find both beautiful. I'm not saying that if you do have a smooth butt and legs and skin that is a bad thing. No, I'm not saying you have to have cellulite, but I'm saying 90% of women have cellulite and we shouldn't be made to feel horrible about it. So I decided to jump onto Facetune and see how easy it is to smooth all of my cellulite out. So I'm just going into the smoothing tool and I'm just gonna literally just smooth all of this out. It makes me actually sad doing this because I actually like my cellulite. I like the way it looks. It's natural. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Show you how easy it is to smooth your whole body, because so many people do it these days, like, and they hide it from everyone. They say that this is like them and they're putting this persona up on Instagram when it's not real. This is what we see all over social media, and this is what we see in the media, in magazines and stuff. This is what the expectations are. And if we can't meet these standards, then apparently we're unhealthy or unattractive or unappealing. Guys, I'll just kind of conclude because I feel like I've been rambling on for a long time. I get really passionate about this topic because I just think like cellulite isn't unhealthy. Like, if you actually do your research, it is not unhealthy. They actually say it's no harm to you whatsoever, that it just looks a bit unappealing. Who even decided that in the first place? Who's the maker of all these rules of what's beautiful and what's not beautiful? No one. You are. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and yeah, we all have different types, we all like different things and are more attracted to different things, but that doesn't mean we should have to change our appearance and be worried and anxious about our cellulite, something that's so natural, because we want to please other people. It's a part of us, and honestly, I truly believe if Facetune just disappeared, if Photoshop just disappeared, every single influencer you follow, every single celebrity you follow would have cellulite and they would have stretch marks. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled by the media. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You need to embrace your uniqueness and how you were born. Like, yeah, we can change things. We can do our hair crazily. We can express ourselves creatively. I'm not saying you shouldn't change things, but I'm just saying, like, accept yourself first. That's the main thing. You don't want to be changing things because you hate it, because you hate your body, or you hate your face, or you hate who you are. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and the beholder is you. I always write it on my captions, and I feel like a broken record when I say it, but honestly, like, you decide what's beautiful or not. I know that in this day and age it's really hard to accept yourself because anyone can say anything. Remember this video, giving you everything that I found out, and next time someone says to you that your cellulite makes you fat or unattractive or unhealthy, send them this link. Because honestly, it breaks my heart when I receive DMs and messages and stuff like that from young girls, like young women who hate their cellulite, who are learning to love it, and I'm so proud of them, but it just breaks my heart for them that they have even gotten to a stage of hating themselves and hating a part of who they are. Anyway, I'll wrap that video up here. Let me know if you like this style of video, if this helped you, and if you want to see more of them. YouTube, I'm back, I'm ready for business, and I'm ready to stand up for what I believe in and change the face of beauty forever. Love you guys. I will see you next time. Links are in the bio for any content that I've used or quoted, and I've also got the Self-Love Bible links below as well if you want to join our amazing little community that we have on Instagram. Okay guys, I love you. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and I'll see you next video.